welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday, everybody. It's the fat girl back with more fat girl magic, honey. Listen, no one should be judging, so take several seats and let's sip this tea. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Listen, I'm still planning on that giveaway. I'm just trying to think, what could it actually be? But anyway, guys, yes, I'm not the best of drivers. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my channel. Listen, I'm going to go crown for the queen, honey. Listen, if you're joining us for the first time, honey, please do subscribe and hit the bell because, listen, you don't want to miss nothing. This is where the party's at, child. Listen. So, I've had like a couple of accidents. I am so ashamed of myself. Anyway, so there's this one, the very first one. I was from work. We had taken our kids out to an excursion, like a day excursion where they went to the farm. Here's a picture of me at the farm. And here's another one. Yes, we went to the farm. We took pictures. It was a whole day activity. I left my car here at home. My home is not too far from the school that I work at now. So, on my way back from work, they dropped me off at home. I took my car and I went. No, I left it at school. I left it at the schoolyard. So when I came back from the excursion at around 1 p.m., got into my car with two of my friends, and we went to the shopping complex. And when we got there, as I was turning into, there's two lanes, right? One going up, one going down. I'm coming this way on the one going down. And I see a parking this side. But as soon as I try to swerve to the other side so that I can go directly into that parking space, I realized that no, this guy is over the line, you see. So I'm like, okay, let me just swerve this way so I can go straight into that other one, opposite the one that I wanted to go into. There's cars on both sides, and it's just this opening for me. So, I mean, I've been doing this driving thing for like 3-4 months now. And in my head, I've done it every day when I got to work. Like, I literally park that way at my work every day. I come into the gate, my parking is on this side, and as soon as I come down, there's a car, there's a second one, and then the third parking I go in, there's a car on the other side. So it's normal parking for me. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I was going to go this way, but anyway, and as soon as I turn, you know what? Here's another thing. The situation with my bumper, right? I assume, even now, as a seasoned driver that has been driving for almost 7-8 months now, I can't see at the end of my bumper. So in my head, I always think, okay, maybe I'm still far. As long as I follow the rules, then I'm still far. So in my head, I thought I was still far. So I turned and I thought, okay. And you know when you lock your steering wheel and you just let go of your brakes a little bit, you don't accelerate, but the car is just moving. All I had was boom. And I was like, okay. And when it went boom, my car bumped on that other one. I was like, oh shit. The driver was inside. She came out. Now I'm panicked. What the hell did I just do on a broke day, auntie? Like, what is this? So I back up. Now I'm scared to even go into the parking. I back up and I turn my wheel again and I go into the parking, and she's like, And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, this is me being humble. Oh my gosh, I'm so, so sorry. I honestly didn't see you there. And she was like, did you really not see that your car? So in my head, I'm like, listen, girl, listen, child. Sorry, I really didn't see you there. But in all honesty, I wasn't going to bump you if I could see you. I was so apologetic, and I was like, listen, this is my name, this is my number. I took out my license. I still had like a temporary license at the time. So I take out this license. It's got my number, it's got my address, it's got everything. I'm like, take a picture, girl. I'm not trying to run away, but I mean, like, I'm willing to fix your car. And then I went in, you know, like we had that conversation. She took my number and she was like, okay, I'm going to go get a quotation, this and that. So I was like, okay, girl. And I went into the into the shopping complex. When I got inside, I started buying stuff. And when I came out, the girl was there still waiting for me. And she's like, listen, you know what? I've thought about it. Let's just go to the police station so that everything is on record. And I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to run away. Let's go. Anyway, we went. So we filled out like an incident report. And we got like small cards with our case numbers or whatever for our insurances. Anyway, that was the first one. But when I bumped, here's a picture. I bumped her. My car didn't have like a dent or anything. It was just like a little chip on the paint. But with hers, as you can see, the bumper moved a little bit. And there's, you know, it's not like a dent. It's just like scraping on the paint. Anyway, so I found a place that was cheap. And I paid like 200 rand. And I got her car buffed. It's like a buffing that they do on the paint. It's nothing heavy. Anyway, so that was the end of that situation. But knowing me, I got into another one. Listen, hunty. So, yeah. Hey. It's after work on a Friday. My friends and I hit the streets. We go out, we have a good time, you know, it's good, it's great. But I decided to go drop off a few friends of mine. Not even a few, it was my friend and her boyfriend. I decided to drop them off, not far from where I live. So I was like, okay, I'll drop you guys off and then rush home. There's no train smash. So your girl got into this huge ass pothole with my passenger side tires, both tires. So as soon as I was driving, I wasn't really slow, but it went gush. As soon as it hit down, I think it hit a part of my car, and as soon as I landed into that pothole, both my tires were slashed. Now, where the hell am I, and how the hell am I supposed to get home? Like, what is this? Listen, guys, it was horrific. But anyway, so, yeah. Listen, I've got the best boyfriend in the whole wide world because, okay, I was stranded, my phone is dead, I'm nowhere to be found, and, like, how do I get home? So these two guys stop and they help me, Shane. They change the front and passenger side. They put the spare wheel, but for the back now, I'm stranded because what can we do? There's no other wheel for that side. So I don't know, they went up and down trying to find a wheel for me, trying to do something. I got home and then I just started crying and I was like, what have I gotten myself into? Guys, I felt so bad. And in the morning when we went to go see my car, I had completely fucked, sorry, I had completely screwed this one rim. I think it was the front one. It's worse. And it's bent. So, like, listen, the next morning, Bay went and bought me 2 tires, fixed my rim. I'm sorry, but I haven't been lucky in love, but this guy is treating me right, child. So yeah, that was my second accident. Now I'm just like, listen, I don't want to drive again. Can you just drive me everywhere I need to be? Is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. At least I deserve to be taken where I need to be and fetched, because for me, accidents aren't that difficult. Listen, guys, those are my two horrific accidents. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching and growing with me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Be on the lookout for the competition. The queen is coming with something. Yeah, I'm coming with something. Mwah, this heart to that heart. This queen, that king. Mwah, spread love. Bye, you guys.